Moment of truth. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I just want 2 different ones. That's all I asked for. Welcome back to the Mizelennyus channel where we do miscellaneous things. I'm Mizelenny. I typically cover TV, pop culture, internet trends, and other miscellaneous things on this channel. So subscribe if that's your vibe. I am back. I don't know if anyone knew I left, but I did recently go to Japan on a big life-altering bucket list kind of trip. Please forgive me for being absent from my YouTube channel. It took a lot of energy to plan this trip leading up to it, and then I'm still kind of like settling back in. Right now it's about a week after I came back. I don't know if y'all are that interested in the more miscellaneous things kinds of videos, but I did buy a lot of shit in Japan. I had a hard time controlling myself. It is a place I have always wanted to visit. I don't do a lot of international travel. My partner had never been outside the country, so it was just like a feat. Now I feel like I can conquer anything. And yeah, so if you're interested in just like a more chill video, a little haul, if you enjoy show and tells, then this is the video for you. It's gonna be a long one, so grab a snack or grab a craft. Do a little multitasking if you're working or something. It was also like a once in a lifetime, not once in a lifetime because I'm definitely planning on going back, but once in a few years kind of trip. And so I did buy a lot, so no judging allowed of what I bought and how much I bought. Keep it to yourself because I knew like I wasn't coming back anytime soon. The tariffs are going crazy here in the US. So it was just kind of my opportunity to go crazy. I feel very, very blessed and lucky and privileged that I was able to like make this happen. So let me start with clothing. I think I'm gonna go by category because there's a lot of ways I could divide this up. I could divide it up by store, by city I got it in, by like days, like day 1, day 2, day 3. But I think the categories make the most sense for what people are interested in because there's going to be some nerdy categories, and if you're not a nerdy person, then you might not be interested. So I want to start with clothing just to get it out of the way. So something happened on this trip. I did a lot of planning. I swear I did a lot of research. For me, I mean, I'm not the best trip planner or researcher, but I did do a lot of research on a lot of things, but one thing I did not do research on was the weather, which, yeah, amateur hour, rookie mistake. I just didn't look into it because from everything I've heard about Japan and Tokyo, it felt like their weather was very similar to where I live in Texas. Like not like the exact same, but kind of similar. I just felt like by April, it should be pretty warm. And when my friends went in October, it was very hot and humid. So I was just like, I'm going to bring skirts, tank tops. I'm going to be walking all day, so I will get hot. And then we get there, and it was actually pretty damn chilly. So that was totally on me just for going off of like vibes I had heard about instead of like literally checking the weather forecast, especially at night, the wind, and like because there's so many buildings, I guess the wind would get so cold. So the point of this story is that I had to buy quite a bit of clothes because I packed all tank tops and skirts, and also I was trying to like optimize suitcase space, so like that's why I was like, I'll wear tank tops, I'll wear skirts. I don't really like even wearing those things that much, but anyway, so I ended up having to buy like long sleeve things. I had to buy a jacket. I didn't even bring a jacket aside from like my airplane like gross hoodie that I did not want to wear out and about. It was kind of an adventure. I mean, I love an excuse to buy clothes, so it's fine. It worked out, but I did buy, and I bought a lot of t-shirts too, which don't really help with the cold, but Okay, so let me start with this brand. So I went to a store called Goo, G-U, I don't know how they pronounce, I guess Goo, and I went in Kyoto, and it's like a sister brand to Uniqlo. I had heard a lot about Uniqlo, but I hadn't heard of Goo, and I discovered it really late in the trip, and I didn't have a lot of time to explore it, but I was really cold, and so I actually bought this shirt that I'm wearing, this black shirt. I was freezing, and I was like, please give me, and I changed out of like, I had a short sleeve on and a jacket, and yeah, in the Uniqlo like bottom floor where all the tourists are there, and I'm just like stripping, like taking off my overshirt and putting on this on over it, and putting my jacket back on because I was just so cold and we had somewhere to be. It's just like a zip up like fitted thing. I also bought this shirt on a impulse. It's just like a Honda. I don't care that much about like car graphics or whatever. I think it's cool. It's vintagey looking, but it's really soft and I really like that. So in Japan, if you spend above like 5,000 yen at a store, a lot of the times you can get it tax-free if you're a tourist, if you show your passport. That system is actually changing at the end of 2026, where you're going to have to do like a rebate thing, like keep all your receipts and then send them in later to get your rebate, your refund later. So it's going to be a little more complicated. But for now, you just show your passport at the checkout and you get tax-free. And so at a lot of these stores, I would just be like, ooh, let me just like buy enough to make it tax-free, even though it would be cheaper to just pay the tax. But you know, girl math, let's not think about that. So this is one that I bought to like add to make it tax-free, and like buy this shirt because I was really after this shirt because I was so cold. This I also bought there. It's kind of a simple, I've recently bought a lot of Old Navy shirts like this. Those were all from Goo. I got this really random black shirt on one of my first days because I was so cold, and it's just like kind of like it's more of a menswear mock neck black shirt, and I got it like at a businessman's clothing store. I was desperate in Tokyo. I had not discovered Goo yet, and Uniqlo like didn't have that much long sleeve that I could find. Anyway, so I bought this and I kind of hate it. It was pretty cheap, but the material is just kind of like rough and like not comfortable. So it's kind of sensory, not that exciting, but I think in the winter I can wear an undershirt and wear it fine. That was at a random store. I don't even remember the name. Oh, I think it was Aoki. It was a store called Aoki, and it was just like corporate-y type stuff. And this was like I was just on the hunt for any sweaters, long sleeves, anything those first few days, and this is all I found, and it wasn't that great, and I didn't even want to wear it. Okay, let me now get into Uniqlo. I didn't buy too much, like as much as I expected at Uniqlo, but I bought a couple things. There's this Pokemon sketch collab. It says Starry Night, Silvery Moonlight, and on the back it has like a sketchy Umbreon. I don't know if it's a Japan exclusive or a Japan first collection. It's Pokemon Sketch. But yeah, I was into that, and apparently there's a Espeon one coming, and I want that one more than the Umbreon one. So at Uniqlo, what's cool is that they have a lot of, like everywhere you visit a Uniqlo, they'll have special graphic tees for that location. So it's kind of like makes it a cool tourist destination. So I bought these t-shirts that were more general, like Japan collabs, but I just thought they were so cute. They're like these illustrations of cats with sake. So that's like some cats with a sake barrel. They were honestly very affordable. I think each of these shirts is like $12, $10 to $12, something like that. I was living for the cat shirts. I got two. Just because of the price, honestly. This one's like a cat in a sake crate. And they just felt like good souvenir kind of shirts. Those are my Uniqlo things. I didn't buy much else there, honestly. I didn't even get any bottoms, by the way, in this whole haul. Because my big butt in Japan clothes is not going to work. But honestly, okay, let me talk about sizing, because in Japan, I had been warned, like, okay, everything's really small. So I was kind of prepared to not really shop for clothes at all. Who's laughing now? I'm gonna have all this, all these clothes. But I found that like just sizing doesn't really exist in Japan. At least not in the way I'm used to here in the US. There's not as much consistency with size. Like a lot of stuff will be like one size and you just kind of have to guess. And then some stuff will be different sizes, but like it doesn't really add up to the size that it is. So like the Uniqlo stuff is probably the most close to my sizes here. I got like mediums and larges, and then at Goo I was getting like XLs. Like I think what I'm wearing, this black shirt, is like an XL, which is what I was expecting in Japan more. But then I have other stuff that's like was one size or a small or an extra small. I have something that's an extra small, and I just kept holding it up like it just has, it's so big, like it fits me. I just had to learn how to like know my size just by looking at a thing and not going by the label at all. I got pretty good at that by the end, and everything fit. But yeah, it was just really weird because I mean, at least I was able to buy things, but it's because they wear a lot of oversized stuff and boxy silhouettes, and they have a lot more shape to. It was very fashionable in Japan. Everyone was. So like that's why it's different, and some stuff is meant to be oversized, but then it's like if something's oversized, then it fits me just fine. So it's like, I don't know, it was kind of a doozy with the sizing. I got some other random t-shirts. I got this Slowpoke one. His name is Yadon Yadon in Japan. I just like that it was pink, and I kind of became a fan of Slowpoke on this trip, an extra fan, because he's already back there. He's right there. And actually I have this giant Slowpoke now pillow that Cameron won it for me at a carnival, actually, at the rodeo in Houston. I didn't even get that in Japan. I like his energy. He doesn't give a fuck. I don't know. Okay, and then I bought this kind of oversized. This one's the biggest shirt I got. It was kind of an impulse buy, but it's just like a Jaws 2 shirt. Oversized, pink. Honestly, I could wear it as a dress, almost. This one's like an extra large. I think it's a large. But it's giant. Like this would be like an XL or double XL here. There was no rhyme or reason to the sizing. Also, I got a GameCube shirt at the Nintendo Museum. It's pretty simple, but it does have this like kind of like double layered look on the collar. It's just kind of a normal t-shirt. The back has the year. I kind of had a moment at the Nintendo Museum of nostalgia, particularly with the GameCube exhibit, because I think that was growing up, my most defining Nintendo console. Even though I have a lot of good memories with my DS and the Wii, and now my Switch, I guess, but the GameCube was just it. And I was just kind of like crying at the exhibit. So that's why I bought the shirt. And I just thought it was cute. A lot of the shirts for the console, like every console had a shirt, and a lot of the shirts were like white background, and I liked that the GameCube one was black. And I'll have more Pokemon and Nintendo stuff in their own categories, but I just want to do all the clothing at once. Almost done with the clothing. Okay, this is one of my favorite pieces I picked up at Shibuya 109. It is like a long sleeve, like mismatch. It's like a long sleeve shirt made out of jeans. Like these are like the top of jeans, and it's really cool. I ended up wearing this on the day we went to Nara and saw all the deer. This felt like I was trying to keep up with the fashion, which I was trying to keep an eye out when I was shopping. Like, I need to be fashionable like everyone here. So this one made me feel a little more like I fit in to the Japan fashion forward vibe. And it was super comfy. And again, this was like a one size fits all size. And I bought this at Shibuya 109, which is a giant department store really close to the Shibuya Scramble, the famous intersection. I really recommend that department store. I mean, yes, most things were like child size and I did not fit into them. The way they have department stores is like kind of like how our department stores here have like all these sections of different brands. Like I don't know, Ann Taylor and Ink, like at Macy's, and I don't know what the brands are, but you know, Eileen Fisher, like that, but they are separate total boutique. So it's like everything's kind of open, but every section has its own vibe and aesthetic. And it's like a little boutique, and you have to pay at their cash register. So it's like different stores, but all on one big department store floor, and lots of floors. So Shibuya 109, I spent a good amount of time there shopping. There I also found the jacket, which I was on the hunt for like the first 3 or 4 days. I needed a jacket to be wearing, and I found this one at like a boutique that was kind of like Charlie XCX vibes, like Diesel, Acne Studios, but not as expensive, obviously not designer. And this was the jacket. And I wore this jacket the whole damn trip because it was so cold. And I was also looking for a jacket that was comfortable, but not too oversized. Normally I go for very oversized clothing, but I needed it to fit in my suitcases and stuff. So this was perfect because it was like fitted, but still like, you know, comfy, and not like tight. So like this, what I'm wearing, I would consider too fitted, like not tight, but like fitted in a way that's not my favorite. But this was just like the perfect jacket. So I'm really, this is like my prized possession now, this jacket. And again, it was like a one size fits all kind of jacket. And the store lady kept asking like, you want to try it on? You want to try it on? And finally I was like, okay, I'm going to try it on now. Cause I was looking at the whole store. She just like took it off and she's like, right here. And I thought I was going to get her dressing room. And I was like, oh, okay, right here. And she just put it on me. And she was like, kawaii. And I was like, actually, yeah, kawaii AF. And I got it. So that's the jacket. And then this shirt I also bought there. Not at the same department store. I actually bought this at a boutique in Akihabara, like right at the train station for Akihabara. And this was a store called Graniff. And it just had these like cat characters that were kind of like cosplaying as Kiss, like the band. And I just thought, again, another one size kind of shirt. I wore it to Fushimi Inari later in the trip. And at Graniff, I also impulse bought this shirt, which became one of my favorite pieces. So this is the shirt that is an extra small. Like, and it has already shrunk like a tiny bit in the wash. Like, it still fits me. But this shit is an extra small. And it fits me fine. Like, it doesn't fit me oversized, but not tight either. And I wore it. I took a lot of pictures in this shirt. I wore it on the trip. I call it my mouse shirt. Sorry, I have to censor that word. Just use your imagination. Oh, and the best part to me is that the back has the back side. It's just like the back of what you see on the front. Like, it's just so cute. I don't even know her name, this diva from Tom and Jerry, but she's fierce. And also I noticed in Japan they really like Tom and Jerry. Like, there was a lot of Tom and Jerry stuff. And this was like a collab with Graniff, this store. And the clerk kept asking me like, extra small, it's extra small, are you sure, are you sure, are you sure? And I'm like, bitch, I'm offended, like, why you keep asking? I'm like, look at it, like, it fits me just fine. Like, and when I was buying like stuff that was large and extra large, nobody was asking me and confirming the size. So I see what y'all are thinking, but this shit fits me, okay? Even, I don't care that it says extra small on the stupid tag. It's not my fault your sizes don't make any sense. And finally, yeah, my last piece of clothing, which is my other prized possession, and it is a sweater. It is an American brand, I think. I mean, yeah. And this is just an Adidas sweater, but it was a Japan exclusive crew neck. And I ended up wearing this a lot too. I wore it to Nintendo Museum in Kyoto. And it was just a great one to have that was warm. It gave me warmth. And when I needed it, I would wear this and then the brown jacket on top. But I just really like the back design. And again, this is a small. I never in my life get a small, especially not in a sweater. I always get like a large, extra large in like a crew neck. But it was just, I was just eyeballing it. I was just like, what feels the most small one that will be comfortable and that will fit in my suitcase? The cash register person questioned me. I was like, it's a small, are you sure? It's a small, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Look at it. It fits. I don't know. I was just questioned so much. Clickbait. I was fat shamed in Japan. So that was just the clothes. Let's move on to the stuff. Let me actually show y'all snacks, which I don't know if you all expected or if it counts as part of a haul, but I brought back some of my favorite snacks, just a couple things. I bought this at the airport, at Narita Airport, and it's a Tokyo Banana Kit Kat collab, because my weakness, my favorite flavor ever is banana chocolate, and they're just Kit Kats, like banana chocolate flavored Kit Kats. And Tokyo Banana was like a big brand. They have like these cookies or biscuit type things, and they're popular in like gift boxes, but I didn't try the biscuits because it looked like they were just banana, and I hadn't seen like a chocolate banana combo. I probably just am an experience, and I just didn't look that, I didn't look that close, honestly, but I saw this and I got it. The Narita Airport had a 7-Eleven in it, and I was so excited, like, I get one final onigiri and one final, like, I stock up on final snacks, and then I turn the corner, and the line is snaked like it's a Disney World ride. So, like, I had to wait, and it was like, our flight was coming up, and we barely made it, but I had to wait in this really long line to get this. Here are my snacks, just in case y'all are going to Japan and need snack recommendations. I didn't expect to be so clueless about the snacks. I thought I'd just like, oh, I'll just know what I like from looking, and it's like, no. So these are some sour gummies. They're really good. Just sour lemon gummies. They kind of taste like Sprite in gummy form. They're so sour. So good. So yeah, this puree brand, good stuff. And they had different flavors, but my brother, who lives in Tokyo, shared some of these the first night, and they were so good. I kept buying. I have like a few packs in here. Oh, I brought back these Mario gummies. I haven't tried them actually, just for the novelty of like the IP. This was my favorite snack. No surprise, it's banana chocolate. It's these little squares. You can see them there at the bottom. They're little squares. They're almost like a little Rice Krispie treat with chocolate, like dipped, like half dipped in chocolate. Really good. I learned how to recognize banana. That's banana. Those characters. These I would get all the time, and I would eat them in the morning. I'd pretend it was a breakfast when it's just a bunch of candy basically. But yeah, it's kind of like a Rice Krispie, but it's banana flavor Rice Krispie and dipped in chocolate. And probably everyone thinks that's gross. I know most people really hate banana, but I love it. Those are the main things. I want to give a special shout out to my favorite like konbini breakfast, and that was a tuna mayo onigiri. If you're there and you're scared of the tuna mayo onigiri, please stop and just eat it. It's so good. It's not so much like tuna in the sushi way. It's tuna more in like the tuna salad way. And it was just delicious, and I am pining for one here. I tried one from my grocery store, and it was just depressing. It just tasted like their grocery store sushi rolls. So I'm maybe gonna try to make one. I don't know, we'll see. I'm at that point where I'm like, do I need to learn to make onigiri? Which onigiri are the rice balls, and they're just so delicious and so cheap and available everywhere in Japan. So every day, almost every day, I would eat one tuna mayo onigiri and then one of these. So these are like this pancake. These two, and they come in a set of 2. They look like 4 pancakes, probably. You see, kind of, they look like 4. It's like 2 mini pancakes fused together, and inside there is butter and like a jelly that tastes like maple syrup, like exactly like maple syrup. So I highly recommend these if you're in Japan. The little pancakes, they slap. And me and Cameron would share these. Like, we would eat one and one. And they have them at like every konbini. And especially like, I found Japanese breakfast kind of the most challenging part of the food there. It just felt very different in that in Japan, it feels like they don't really have breakfast foods, and it's kind of like anything goes for breakfast. Or like they do have like a Japanese style omelet, but then they have it in some dinners too. So it just kind of feels like breakfast doesn't have as strong of an identity in Japan, if that makes any sense. And so by the end of my trip, I was like obsessed with all the food, but for breakfast, some of the things it was just very different from what I'm used to, and it wasn't like I was missing kind of American style breakfast. But this thing is American breakfast, like in a package, very convenient. It's a pancake without the mess, without needing a fork and knife. And it's like, it tastes just like pancakes do here in the States. So this was kind of like a cool substitute, I guess, or like a way to remind myself of like American style breakfast, which is just a bunch of sugar and dessert, basically. Please, if you go to Japan, try the pancakes, the little pancakes. Like the chocolate banana stuff, like, only I like chocolate banana. Not many people love chocolate banana. But the pancakes, anyone who loves a pancake will love that thing. I'm kind of overwhelmed. I don't know where to go next. Okay, let me go to some miscellaneous objects. No pun intended. One thing in Japan that I definitely recommend you pick up if you go is some nail clippers. Like, it sounds like the dumbest, randomest, mundane thing, but we needed to cut our toenails. And I had heard like the nail clippers are good, but I was like skeptical, whatever. But we needed to cut our toenails anyway, so we bought one, and it was just so much better than here. Like, imagine cutting your toenails and like the nail you're cutting off does not fly across the room. They figured out that technology. So I got a few nail clippers, like quite a few nail clippers. A lot of these are to gift because it's just one of those things, everyone needs one. So I don't know, I just wanted to add it to like the stuff I brought for my friends. Even if it's just simple ones that don't even have anything cute on them. Like this one, my friend likes Snoopy, so I'm gonna give her this Snoopy one I got at Loft, which, if you want to talk about a Mizelennyus store, Loft in Japan is a really good kind of like everything store. It has everything like skincare, it has a lot of fandom stuff, it has like umbrellas and luggages and like phone accessories, like watches, everything. It's very similar, honestly, in inventory to Don Quixote, which is a pretty famous like everything store as well. But Loft is very organized and not chaotic, and Don Quixote is very chaotic and like overstimulating. And like, it's part of its charm, but it's also like crazy to be in there. So I got a lot of these random things at Loft. I got this one for me because you gotta love Kuromi. Another miscellaneous thing, like I just said, at Loft, I bought an umbrella because it was super rainy. And it's super cute. It has like cats on them. It's like a transparent, you can kind of see the kitties. It's just so cute. It was raining so hard. Oh, and the best part is like, it's a paw handle. I got this like collar that goes under stuff, and I wore it like under my Adidas crew neck. It's weird. It's like you almost have to wear it like a backpack, like that, and my arms go through it. But it's a way to have like a little fashion, like a little collar under your thing. And they have these here too, but I just needed to up the ante with my outfits, and this seemed like an easy way when I found this. I also bought a lot of bags. A lot of little bags. Here's a Snoopy one for my friend. It's just like a little zip up. Since we're on accessories, let me get into socks. So I got these at Goo. They have a cat on them. And then I got some at Lawson because I wasn't sure if I was going to have socks for the next day. We ended up doing laundry and it worked out fine, but I was getting nervous because I was down to like my last pair. And then this one's really cute. I found this character, this was in Harajuku in this department store, that had this character called I Am 225. See? 225. It's her, I think. I don't know if she's famous. I don't know, but she just had Mizelennyus vibes all over. All these TV, like, imagery, the color bars, like, that thing. So I bought a lot of, like, stickers of her, and I bought these socks of her. Check her out. She's just so cute. She's like a little cat or a little girl cat or something. And yeah, she's into the color bars. Let me get into plushies and then I'll get into Pokemon. Because I'm having a hard time like finding non-Pokemon stuff. These categories. I got a Hello Kitty with a kimono. Hello Kitty was the most like dominant IP in Japan. She is truly the biggest girl boss in the world. She was everywhere, and all her friends too. She's pimping out her friends. But I have a Hello Kitty from Hawaii that's like dressed like a surfer, so I wanted this one to be her friend. And then I got a couple deer plushies from Nara, where the deer were. They're so cute. The deer were so cute. They were crazy. The deer were crazy, but so cute, so fun. This was the last like purchase I made basically, and it's the little kitty. Oh my god, it's so overexposed. You can't see her. There you go. If I get her close, you can see her. She is from Kiki's Delivery Service. Oh, there you go. Kiki's Delivery Service, and she's like the snooty cat that the black cat Gigi is into. And I have a Gigi right here. And I was like, I found its match. Let's kiss. It just felt like the right size. I hadn't seen this size of Ghibli stuff. And Ghibli stuff was not as everywhere as I expected. Like, it was kind of everywhere, but not as much. Let me get into Pokemon. If you're not a Pokemon nerd, you know, this might not be your time to shine. But I'm a big Pokemon fan. It was my first time ever at a Pokemon Center, so I got excited. I'm starting with the plushies since we're in the plushie mode. I got a Slowpoke finger puppet and a Meowth finger puppet. They were just funny looking. I don't know. I got this Mew. It's like cutesy-fied Mew. What are they called? Pokemon dolls. Oh, they're like the dolls. Cameron got a Pikachu of this. That was very cutesy. And we almost lost it to some mud at a picnic, but she survived. And then I bought a Meganium. I saw there had been a lot of Chikorita hate lately, so I had to show them who's boss. I love Meganium. I fell in love with her during the latest Pokemon Snap game for Switch. So beautiful. So regal. And then I got a couple bigger plushies. I had to control myself. There were a lot of big plushies and I couldn't get them. But there are these two. I got this Lapras. I love Lapras. I mean, she's a classic, a diva. And she's so soft. This one is so soft. I also got a Galarian Ponyta, one of my new faves, or one of my new, what are they called? Like the Galarian, like the Alolan, a Galarian, like the variations. One of my favorite newer ones is this Ponyta. She's just so cute and pastel-y and girly pop. That's another plushie I didn't have. I have a lot of Pokemon plushies everywhere in this room, but I didn't have these, so that's part of why I got them. I have a lot of Mews, so that's why I only got the cutesy-fied Mew. I have a lot of Sylveons. I now have a big Slowpoke head, so I try to focus on the ones I didn't have. And that's it for plushies. Like, you should be happy I controlled myself. I got this bag of the pink Pokemon. Sorry, my nail. I know, it's been tough getting back, and like I haven't done my nails yet, so it's just naked. The pink Pokemon. It's just like a little coin purse or a little toiletry bag. I don't know. I have another one that's like the purple Pokemon. Actually, this one is the pink and the purple Pokemon. So it's a collab, the pink and the purple. And then this one, it's kind of a more kooky. It's like a night arcade thing, and it has like confetti in it. You can't really tell, but there's some Pokemon in an arcade, and then there's confetti, and it's like a plastic overlayer thing. You can kind of see. It moves around, so impulse buy at the cash register, of course. I have more. It's like a charm, Slowpoke charm. Pavilions Evolutions charms. I got a lot of charms on these trips. With my DJing, I have like a lot of USBs, and I can put like charms on them, but now I have way more charms than USBs for sure. I kind of went crazy because they have so many cute charms over there. I got the Jigglypuff Evolution line. I don't even know what these are. Stickers? I guess it's all these stickers. There are definitely things where I'm like, I do not recall putting this in the cart, you know. I blacked out in the excitement. That's what it is. Okay, and then I found these cool stickers. Ninetales, Mew, Ditto, Slowpoke. I told you I'm obsessed with Slowpoke on this trip. I got some gachas for Pokemon too. One is a charm of Sprigatito. I forget the name of this one, but I know Sprigatito is the little one. And then this like Pikachu in an ice cream sundae. Yummy. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. I got a duffel bag that is all Evolution themed. This duffel I used to get from Tokyo to Kyoto, and then I had to buy a bigger duffel to go home. It's kind of like a small size duffel, but the pattern is just like, I guess it's not that small, but too small to carry all this in back home. This might be the last major Pokemon thing. I do have some surprise boxes, but I want to do those at the end. And like, I haven't opened them. I bought this towel of the like Vivillon variants. It's a Pokemon I really like. It has buttons, and I kind of just want to hang it as like a little tapestry. And if you're wondering, the OG is my favorite. I think that's everything Pokemon, though I can't guarantee stuff won't pop up. But let me get into like just other trinkets. I have some Ghibli stuff, some pins, the Baron, and then a classic, No Face. Kind of hard to see him, he disappears. There's also like this keychain, which is the plushie I just showed y'all from Kiki. Both of them really cute. Let me just go into like all these keychains and charm type things, because there's a lot. I got honestly a lot at the temples. I got this at Fushimi Inari. This, oh my god, I got stuff that was like for certain things, like wealth or health or things like that. Now I don't remember. I got this cute charm at Nara. It has like a deer on it, and it's pink. This one in Kyoto, Fushimi Inari stuff was everywhere, and I love the kitsune like spirit, so I have a lot of those. And also kind of some Lucky Cat stuff. I didn't get too much of that, but I got a few. Cute. My Melody. There we go, without the plastic. So many charms. It's like, oh, a little ball with Sakura's and Hello Kitty. Yes, I got a Godzilla one as well. Perhaps not as glamorous or sparkly and girly as these others, but I was obsessed with Godzilla when I was like 4, and I had a backpack for my pre-K whatever class of Godzilla. And so Godzilla has a special place in my heart. This one I think I got at Don Quixote, at Shinjuku by the Godzilla. But they have the Godzilla stuff at all donkeys. This one's really beautiful and kind of feels more delicate. It's like fabric kind of Sakura. With like a little extra. I got this at a temple. Sorry, I don't have the temples all memorized. And I got this there as well. This was a temple where their like symbol, every temple had kind of like their symbology. And this one was like 2 leaves. In that little ball, there's like 2 leaves. You can see the 2 leaves like here on the package. At the top here. Yeah, the temples had really beautiful charms, and they just felt like good vibes to get them. I also got this like amulet, which a lot of the temples have amulets like this that are just really beautiful. Oh crap, I missed some Pokemon stuff. I told you this would happen. I got some nano blocks for Miletic. I got this like surprise poison type Pokemon nano block thing for a friend, and this too. It's just like, I forget what this Pokemon's name is, but I have a friend who likes it. I forgot this too. I got this Pokemon tote bag. That's really cute. I didn't end up using it there, but I'm excited to use it here back home. Let's open it. This is also an unboxing. Oh my god. So cute. So this like illustration style is a collab, I think, with B-Side Label, and they would have products from this collection, like the stickers I showed earlier, in stores everywhere. And they have Pokemon Center stuff everywhere. It just kind of feels like a thing that a lot of stores license. My categories just went to shit because I can't find a way that makes sense to organize these or like anything. I got some random magnets. I got it for my mom because she doesn't know what she wants. Got a magnet for me, for us. I got some Nintendo stuff. I don't know what this is. I think this is a notepad. I just like that it was like a pink cartridge of like and retro. Yeah, see, it shows a memo, 80 sheets, so the back shows that it's like, that's what the pages look like. I got some like Nintendo store stuff for friends, like this soy sauce dish I got for a friend that has Mario in it. Some pins for various friends. Also got this for a friend. It's a N64 pen. I think that's everything Nintendo. I did get for myself a Tamagotchi. This was a little on the expensive side for a souvenir, or compared to like most of these small trinkets. But when I saw this at Donkey, I was like, oh my god, I'm like in the Tamagotchi birthplace. I should get one. I don't have one, and I've seen like people in circles be into Tamagotchi again, and I want to try taking care of one. Oh, I found the stuff. Okay, I found the stuff that's those socks I showed y'all of the 225 character. I found all the stuff from that shop. That shop was so Mizelennyus. Like you're about to see. CD-ROM earrings. These like stickers that are also, they're like, It's an iPod, and it like switches. Oh, can you see? Yeah. See, it switches like the track. Here's another one that like is a switchy. I got this iPod necklace. So I'm excited to wear that soon. Here's a keychain I got. It's like static and then color bars. So cool. This is the 225 character. I got all these in Harajuku. And then this, a keychain of like a flippy up phone from back, like a retro pink. Ah! I went so hard at that store. We're still going. We're still going. I hope your snack has lasted you this long. I have some stickers. I'm gonna put them over here. I got these at Donkey. They're like Kiki themed and Spirit Away themed. There you go. These like really bubbly stickers. I don't really know how people use them, but they just look cool. These are kind of Sailor Moon coded, but Sailor Moon IP was honestly really difficult to find. One of the first days I found like the Sailor Moon store, I didn't realize it was near that one, the 225 in Harajuku. And I didn't know that was like my only opportunity to buy Sailor Moon. I probably would have thought about it harder and bought more. All I ended up with was like a Sailor Moon, an official keychain. This is it. My one piece of Sailor Moon. Like, I didn't know that was my one chance, but that IP I think is just more guarded. I also got some Pokemon stickers of kind of, again, the pink and purples. And then a giant Jigglypuff. Love her. I got these Sonic stickers. The Amy one's for me. The Tails for a friend. And I got some Pokemon cards, which, like, from a vending machine. My brother taught me how to use it, and he's into Pokemon cards. And I got some good ones, actually. This Gargantula, this full art card of a bunch of kids. I don't know what they say, so I can't really comment. And then this one. Got some X cards that have pretty shine to them. It's cool because I've been playing TCG Pocket, not as much anymore, and it's cool to see them like in real life with their pretty like patterns and how they reflect light. Random Pokemon nerd stuff. Oh, I also got this for a friend. I was trying to find avocado things to bring for her because she loves avocados. And this was the only thing I found, straight up, in the whole country of avocados. I did buy a couple postcards at a temple. That one, that one, that one. They just seem cute. This really cool art exhibit at, I forget where, but one of the big temples in Kyoto had this really cool art exhibit. And I got this like whole postcard set. And the paintings in real life were just mesmerizing. Here. Oh. It's like really pastel-y. Like, this lighting doesn't do them justice. But in real life, these paintings were very large and they were like ceramically painted. So they were kind of like 3D. Like, all the scales were kind of 3D of the dragons. And they were like iridescent. So if you like looked at it from different angles, it would be iridescent. Here, it's just a flat photograph. But no. In real life, these were just like mesmerizing. But I thought they just fit my aesthetic so nicely too. Like they fit in with some of my stuff in the background. Kibo no Chihei is the artist. And yeah, I got a big one because I was very moved by the paintings. This is just a big version of the... Sorry, it's so hard. Maybe, yeah, from back there you can see better. I was already so tired by that point in the trip. It was one of the last days, and just seeing the art just kind of like revitalized me a bit. I couldn't take video. I couldn't take photos of the big real art, the originals. But just trust me, the art was fierce. And then last flat thing, I'm not done, I know. So at the Nintendo Museum, they had like stickers of games. All these Nintendo games. And it was like a thing where you had to buy like 15 of them. And it's like a bundle thing. Me and Cameron shared it and grabbed stickers. A lot of stuff is for friends in no particular order, and I don't know who's this for who. So it's funny because it's just like, it just looks like it's the game I'm holding. It's like literally just a sticker of the game in real size. So weird. This is a DS Ocarina of Time, Zelda, Super Mario 64. Some of them are not games necessarily, like, or I guess they are. I don't know the Japanese artwork as well. Oh, this old Game Boy Mario. This DS game. I didn't play this. I wish I had. Girls mode. Like, I bought this for me just because it was like girly and sparkly. We got a Dr. Mario for Cameron's friend. A really old Legend of Zelda. And a Nintendogs, which I'm going to give to my friend for the DS. Who remembers Nintendogs? I had the Chihuahua one because I'm Mexican. It's just a funny thing to like have stickers of real life-size Nintendo games, like random. Okay, we are almost at surprise box time. Almost. This was actually first on my list of things I wanted to buy in Japan. Dun dun dun. I got Mayhem. So when I went, we were about a month after Mayhem released in the US, and I had seen there was like this Japan version, which is a little bigger. I don't have Mayhem just on hand here. It's like bigger, and it has like art cards in it. You can see. Their art cards. It has an alternate cover. It just looked really cool. This is a CD, not a vinyl, I believe. Oh my god, what if it's a vinyl? Fuck. No, it's an album, so it wouldn't be a vinyl. Okay, yeah, I wanted to get Mayhem in Tokyo. I was so excited. They had a whole decked out, like, little booth for it. It was so cute. And I was also looking for this other CD there that I had seen also hit Japan recently, even though the album's been out for a year, but I really wanted it, and it was right there in the Mayhem section because related artists, of course. That is Brett. It's so cool. I just love like the same cover, so iconic, but with the hiragana. That's hiragana. No, it's katakana. Katakana. This is the Japan exclusive, and it has the Talk Talk remix with Troye Sivan. So super fun. So I got all these at Tower Records, which is like, it was so cool. Like, I regret not having more time there and not going back. We just didn't have the opportunity. But I also got this, which is, sorry, you can't even tell what it is. It's like a greatest hits of Nami Amuro. And I was trying to look into like J-pop and like who was like big there that I could bring back, because I would love to incorporate more J-pop in my DJing, and I'm pretty new at it. And I looked this artist up, Nami Amuro, and she was described in my Googling as like the Madonna of Japan. So she's had a long career, and I just thought this like greatest hits compilation would be a good like starting point. I don't know, but this seemed like really cool, so I'm excited to listen to this album. Has probably like 4 discs in here, there and there, there and there. But yeah, I haven't gotten to listen to it. Like, I just unboxed it. I've been waiting to like make this haul. I'm probably gonna unbox this like in a Mayhem and Lady Gaga specific video, because this video is already very long, and that's, I think, more of interest to like the little monsters. And I also have like a bunch of Mayhem stuff, and I'm gonna go to the concert, so I'll probably do a Mayhem video later this summer. Oh my god, I forgot, just sitting here, back to the Pokemon, sorry, but I got these butterfly clips that are butterfree. Oh my god, see? Butterfly clips, only in Japan. I think we're finally at surprise box time. This is your reward for sitting through. If you're still here, you're a real one. You love shopping. The art of shopping, you love me. Oh, also Hello Kitty Band-Aids. Wait, I should say Hello Kitty Sakura themed Band-Aids. Oh, this is not a surprise box. This is just a Pikachu bus. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, it's so sturdy. Like, it has like weight to it. So cute. It's the Pika bus. Yes, we love public transit. So many false alarms on the surprise boxes. Here's a cat one. It's one of these 4 cats. That's the surprise. Oh my god. Wait. No! Oh my god, it smells so weird. So it's one of the bath bomb ones. So I can't even tell you what I got. It's in a bath bomb. I'll fizz it after this. I'll insert the clip. Don't worry. But the mystery remains. Oh my god. I can't believe. Japan, their surprises. They just love layers on layers. Okay, this one should be a real one. It's a Mofu Sand, which I was not that familiar with these guys. They're like these little kitties that wear other animals stuff, or like tempura. Now I'm traumatized. Is it a bath bomb? I didn't get too many surprise boxes because there were just so many. It's kind of like overwhelming. It's kind of like the gachas. I didn't do them till like day 8 because I was just so overwhelmed by the choices, and I'm like, how do I know this is the one I want? There's so many everywhere. Okay. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, I got a tempura one. That's what I wanted. I forgot to say what I wanted, but I try not to like make expectations with these because like it's kind of like a losing game, but oh my god. My child. It's it's a tempura head. There we go. It's this guy. Okay, we got one of these cats. These cats were everywhere. They were camping, they were fishing, and they were praying. So this is a praying one. So these are kind of the options. This one's very like I don't know which one. They're all good. They're all adorable. Let's reveal. I mean, it's not that it's not that exciting. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a calico. Calico. Let's get her out of the packaging. Oh my gosh, she's kind of like old looking too. So cute. Oh. I was just going to so many shrines and temples that I was like, I gotta pray. Oh, it's this one. Okay, and finally I have 2 of these because honestly I liked all of them. Like all of the options a lot. Like these were made for me. Like I love all these Pokemon. Jigglypuff. You got Alolan Vulpix. You got Galarian Ponyta. Then you got Primarina Diva. Nymphia is Sylveon. And then Sprigatito. So this is the romantic collection. I saw these all over the place, but they were kind of expensive. I mean, they're a little bigger. And yeah, I hope, I mean, I just hope I get 2 different ones. But the ones I get, I'm gonna love it because I loved all the options. These are, it was like made for me. And the Pokemon Center lady was like, do you like cute Pokemon? I was like, the moment of truth. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I just want 2 different ones. That's all I asked for. Ah! Alolan Vulpix. If you know me, Vulpix is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. There's her stand. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, she's in there. Okay, so I gotta assemble. She's like, so it's a blue one there. She's in there, so I gotta put her in. Oh, oh my god. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my god, I wish I bought all of these. For these, like, they sell the sets a lot of the time, like, all of them together. Honestly, this one I should have just bought all of them. They're so cute. We got another one. I'm scared. What if it's Vulpix again? That'll be tragic. But maybe I can trade. I did get these at totally different stores. I'm hoping that means something that helps. The first time, the stakes are high. Okay. Okay, I'm not looking. Okay. You can't tell what that is, but it's a Sylveon! Oh my god. Okay, that's exciting. Okay. Oh, this one's elaborate. Girl, we gotta look at the reference. So she's on the cover. She's just like sitting in like a little jewelry box. Oh my god, let her out. Ah, there it is. Sylveon is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I'm so happy. Like, honestly, I got two of my very favorites. I think, like, the only one that's also one of my big favorites. No, but all of them. I love Ponyta and I love Jigglypuff. I guess Primarina and Sprigatito are the ones, like, lower on the list, but I still love them. Like, that's why I chose this mystery box, obviously. This is the box, and then I'm gonna put that in there. Oh. Oh my god. Like that. She's so cute. Oh my god, the top has like an emblem that has like Sylveon embossed on it. I just missed a couple towels. So I got some washcloths for my friend who loves Moomin. It's a Moomin towel. I got some for my friend who loves like pretty purple things and cats. And then these for my friend who loves weenie dogs. It's been long enough. It's been enough hauling for one day. Yeah, so a lot of stuff that I don't know where to organize. It's literally strewn about everywhere here. But I loved it. I love Japan. I did more shopping than I expected, even though I am a shopper. I'm very blessed I was able to buy a lot and support the economy. I hope I made a dent in the tourism economy over there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am planning to release a vlog of my trip. I vlogged it. I'm not necessarily the best vlogger. I'm not very aesthetic about the whole thing, but if you're planning a Japan trip or have been recently and are missing it, it could be a cool set of videos to check out. They will be on my vlog channel just because on this channel people don't necessarily love vlogs, or it's just like bad on YouTube to mix up content too much on one channel. So I do have this extra vlog channel that I don't use very often, but I'm excited to show if you're interested in all of the adventures. We had so much fun. We were there for 2 weeks and we did a lot, saw a lot, and had a lot of fun. I just really appreciated the culture and just this kind of like prioritization of efficiency and just a very human-oriented society in general. Like stuff, like everything's very tightly and packed together and dense, but it's all feels like at human scale. It's designed for like walking places, taking trains, taking buses, and designed pretty freaking flawlessly for how complicated it is. And it was a trip of a lifetime. So if you made it to the end, congratulations. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed, I put out new videos whenever I feel like it about TV, pop culture, internet trends, and other miscellaneous things. And you can follow me at Mizelennyus to keep up with me, or just turn on the bell notification here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!